Oh, wow. She just came out of that little hole and kidnapped the cricket and brought her inside. Hey guys, so some of you asked me, how do I feed my slings? Especially the ones that are shy and they're hiding and they won't come out. And you haven't seen them eat at all and you're worried that they might go hungry. So let me show you guys. When it comes to feeding slings, I usually have two feeders. One is the mealworms. They're pretty inexpensive and pretty hardy to keep. I just keep them here. I know I should be putting them in a better enclosure, but that's what it is for now. I'm kind of lazy to get to. And the second feeder that I have are crickets. They're pretty good. They're not too bad to keep. I kind of went hard on their enclosure. As you can see, I put a fan that sucks in air to keep them well ventilated, and they're thriving pretty well. There's over 100 of them, and these aren't the greatest because they're dirty and they stink and they make a lot of noise, but that's what I have so far. And the third one that you could use to feed, I don't have it because it's not legal here in Canada, but they're called dubia roaches, discoid roaches, or any other roaches that you can find. Those are pretty, if they're legal in your country or your state, get those because those are cleaner despite them being cockroaches. So if you have a tarantula that's hiding, burrowing, and all that stuff, they're not showing and you're worried that, you know, they're not gonna eat and they might go hungry, well, what I usually do is I take these small mealworms and I squish their heads with a tweezer. I know it's ruthless, but I'm sure blunt force trauma, I don't think they're gonna feel it. And what you can do is, let me just put it in here. So what I did with this Nando Tripepi, because he is hiding there, I think he's shy. So what I did was I took the squished mealworms, I placed it down there. I'm gonna leave it overnight for him to eat, and if he doesn't eat it within a day or a night, then I'm gonna take it out with a couple more days and do it again, because that's the only way for them to eat so that you're not worried. Slings actually scavenge for their food when they are hungry, so you don't have to worry about them, you know, you hand feeding them. You don't have to worry. Just leave it overnight, and if they don't eat it, take it out. That's all you got to do. So I'm gonna do this for my tea rasti and my cambridgei marshalli. This sling over here is the perfect example. I rehoused her from this enclosure because I didn't, as you can see, she kind of webbed down there, and the fact that it opens like that kind of disturbs her, so I moved her to a better enclosure in here. But the downside is I can't find her anymore. She has burrowed deep in the substrate, so this is going to be a perfect example on how to feed a sling like this that's hiding and burrowed themselves. So I'm just gonna leave a dead mealworm there, and hopefully it eats it overnight. Just gonna leave this mealworm. And the good thing about pre-killing these is you don't have to worry about them digging and, you know, living in the substrate. So this is my cambridgei marshalli. What I did was I just dropped the mealworm there. She's right there. I don't know if you can see the legs. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it overnight, and I'm gonna take it out when she's either done with it or doesn't want to do anything with it at all. All right, so for feeding slings, you want to make sure that the crickets or the roaches that you're feeding, or whatever you're feeding them with, is at least as big as their abdomen, because oftentimes slings will get scared and will bolt on you, and you don't want that to happen. So here we got our Samapea Armenia. She was actually outside earlier waiting for food, so I hope she is back for an appetite. So I'm gonna drop in a cricket and hopefully, oh wow, she knew. She Guys, I don't even know what to say. She just came out of that little hole and kidnapped the cricket and brought her inside. That is so funny. But anyways, that was a great feeding response. So that's what you do. You just drop them in, and if you fed them the perfect size for them, they have no problems pouncing on them and eating them. So that's our Psalmopoeus arminia. So let's do it one more time. We're gonna take a cricket. Okay, so you're just gonna, oh, it's hard to like, oh, come on you. And then you just drop them in and watch the frenzy going. Oh, sorry, cricket. Ooh, right there. Oh, well, he's happy there. You can see him dancing. Down. Did you guys watch all that action? Wow. Even though that the cricket was a little bit bigger than her, she still took it down. So take what I said with a grain of salt. Usually it is very species dependent. The cancerides are voracious eaters, so even as slings, they have no problems taking down larger prey, but of course to a reasonable size. So this one is our Psalmopoeus cambridgei. She's hiding right now, so I'm not sure if she's gonna eat. You can see my P. cambridgei and the cricket. They're just having a staring contest right now. Oh no, it ran. Hey guys, so right now it's about 2 a.m. in the morning. So as you can see, the ones I left dead mealworms, they actually came out to eat. You can see this guy. Oh, okay, sorry, I'm shining the light way too bright. And also the cricket that I left for the Psalmopoeus cambridgei, she's actually eating it. That's awesome. And remember when I said that the T. rasti was buried underground? And then I left the dead mealworm over there? It's gone. And as you can see, she's right there. Just munching on it. Right there. So this goes to show that you can leave pre-killed food in their enclosure. So the slings will eat no matter what. They will scavenge for their food, so they will not go hungry. Anyways, that's all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys learned a little bit about feeding your slings and how to care for them, especially when they're reclusive and they're just hiding all day and don't want to show up at all. So you don't have to worry, they won't go hungry. As long as you leave dead foods, they will scavenge for food. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want more content. Please follow me in our journey of keeping more exotic pets. So we're gonna be starting off with tarantulas for now. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.